Hey guys, we're back on the tour. It's Charlie. Welcome back to a 420 Bible study. We can turn back time. Listen to the words as we give an offering. I'll DJ. Listen. That song is the beginning of the entire point of the Bible. How do we go back to being a child, being sustained by mother's milk for 2, 3, maybe even 4 years, and yet then we get introduced to food, solid food, liquid food, and then just our taste buds go crazy. And at that point, weren't we doing just fine with milk? Well, God's plan is going to get us back to being babies with the mind of an adult and a body that worships Him, because the transformation goes back to the Garden of Eden in the end, which is where we're starting now. So, what did God do in the Garden of Eden with this idea of creating a woman and the animals? So, correspondence. Animals can't talk to Adam. There's no one else to talk physically to Adam. That's why we have another human being with a voice, because God has a voice. So, here's the surgery part. And I've had upper and lower endoscopies, bleeding ulcers, and I have no more diseases because I identify and believe without a doubt God sends all diseases, and I thank Him for sending me no more diseases unless He's showing me something else. So Hashem, God, cast a deep sleep upon the man. We're still sleeping. And he slept, wake up time, and he took out of one of his sides and he filled in the flesh in its place. He took one of his sides and he filled in flesh in its place. He took one of his sides and filled in flesh. Half flesh, half spirit. That's an interesting revelation I've never thought of. But then Hashem, God, fashionista, the side that He had taken from the man into a woman. So God took the side of man that He then replaced with flesh and created and fashioned a woman. No wonder women, you love fashion. You love clothing. Everything is on the exterior. For men, we love women in clothing and then out of clothing. And then we love to go down and have some bush and some breast. And oh my goodness, we're still eating. We're supposed to breathe. Yes, we're going to learn to squelch these desires and then wake up the mind. Unless you're married. If you're married, combine the two. But if you're not married and you're being called by God now, hey, at that point, let's read on. So, he brought her the man, and the man said, "This time it is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This shall be called woman." So Adam named woman, woman. Maybe it was whoa, man. Whoa, that hurt, dude. Man, what are you doing? Or whoa, what are you doing to me, man? Whatever it is. And for from man was she taken. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and cling to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Apparently we're only half flesh, remember? Interesting scenario, interesting book God's creating. This is all part of His plan. Let's learn and think about Him. Baruch Hashem.